What is up, Rockers of the Rock Nation? This is your fellow Rocky Rex, Rockerman X, and I'm here right now with my WWE RoadBlock End of the Line 2016 pay-per-view review, and ultimately, I have nothing to say about this pay-per-view. Why? Because... excuse me. It, literally, I don't even know what to say, I'm so tongue-tied, but I have nothing to say about this pay-per-view because it pissed me the fuck off so much. And the thing of it is, when the kickoff show match happened, or when the kickoff match, Big Cass versus Rusev, ended in the way it did, I already knew this night was going to shit. Holy fuck. And right now, right here, I'm saying that TLC was way fucking better of a pay-per-view. Because RoadBlock, the last Raw exclusive pay-per-view of the year, out of all the exclusive Raw pay-per-views, felt the most like a glorified Raw, or like a glorified episode of Raw. Let's not keep in mind, or let's keep in mind that TNA's total non-stop deletion, in my opinion, was so much better than RoadBlock as well. Maybe just because I'm pissed on a more personal level with this pay-per-view. But it's just like, I don't even know what to say. Because you had the kickoff match, Big Cass versus Rusev, and ultimately this is an alright match between the two, I don't say bigger men, but between these two guys. On the kickoff show, you know, Big Cass versus Rusev on the kickoff show, it was alright. It was a decent match, I'll give it that. And then the ending. Of course, Lana gets involved. And all this shit goes down. And it ends in a count-out victory. With Rusev winning. I mean, again, and it's bad. Because this, right from there, like I said, I already knew this match was going to go downhill. Oh, my throat's fucked up. But yeah, as I already said, the kickoff match, Big Cass vs. Rusev. Nothing to say about the action. I'll admit it was a pretty decent action match, but ultimately Rusev won because of a count-out. Again, I already knew the night was going to shit. Moving on to the main show, we had the first match of the night. The Raw Tag Team Championship match, New Day versus Sheamus and Cesaro. And this match already pissed me the fuck off on so many levels. Because the fucking New Day lost their belts. And I'm more pissed, and I'm not, and here's the thing, I love the fucking New Day, I like Cesaro. Sheamus is alright. What I'm more pissed off about is, why the fuck did the New Day lose to Sheamus and Cesaro? When there's been rumors that even Cesaro is going to be released next year at the beginning of 2017, or near the beginning, like not the exact beginning, but usually when they do their seasonal clear house, I guess, or their seasonal clean house, I heard that they was going to get rid of him. And it's not even, again though, but it's not even the fact that Cesaro and Sheamus won. That I'm pissed off is the fact that New Day lost, and I said multiple fucking times that if they was ever gonna lose their belt, it needed to be to Enzo and Cass. Multiple fucking times I've said that. Why? Because here's the thing. Enzo and Cass was NXT, never been tag team. I'm rephrasing it multiple times. Enzo and Cass was NXT, never been tag team champion NXT. Why not chuck everyone and get on the main roster? And what better way to do it than take it from the longest reigning tag team champions? It's like, I don't even know anymore. Like, see, this is how this match already pissed me off, too, with New Day losing. Now, as for the match itself, it was a good action-packed match to start off the night. It was a good fun match, good fun way to start off the night. Excuse me, my throat's killing me. Like a good action way pack to start off the night. You know, there's plenty of spots. In the ending, I thought, as pissed off as I was about it, it was a pretty good ending. where Sheamus basically tricked Cesaro, or when Sheamus went for the fake, tag in. Cesaro came in, did his move, Kofi did SOS, got the pin. Referee wouldn't count it because he wasn't a legal man, and Sheamus just came running from behind, and boom. Pin, a 1, 2, 3. Okay, I admit that ending was pretty good. But it just pissed me off way too fucking much as New Day lost. Because New Day rocks, everyone else sucks, so yeah. So yes, Sheamus and Cesaro are your new tag team champions. Ugh. Already for me too, starting off the night with a bad taste in my mouth. The second time it left a bad taste in my mouth. Sami Zayn versus Braun Strowman is the next match on the card. And I thought this match was another alright match. You had, near the end, you had, fucking McFoley come out with the white towel, about to throw it in for Sami Zayn. He just grabs it and throws it into the crowd, or near that way. You didn't really see it go into the crowd, but I'm assuming that's like the area he threw it. There's multiple things I can think, and it was a fun match, Braun Strowman didn't beat him in 10 minutes. So, and here's the thing, I did not know this match was a time limit match until I noticed that. I'm like, what, there's a time limit? What the fuck? So, but I thought this match was another fun match for the night, I'm not saying it was terrible, but it was an alright match. Ultimately, though, Sami Zayn won because Braun Strowman did not beat him within the time limit. So, yeah. Moving on now, we got Seth Rollins versus Chris Jericho. Another good... And it's not even the fact that the matches were exceptional. They were okay at best. But I'm just like... The way I'm seeing this pay-per-view is... I'm more pissed because it's like... The matches were good matches, but I don't feel like the pay-per-view is anything special. I really don't. It's like... Yeah, you guys saw that, but oh well. Sorry, I'm scratching my arm. But anyway. Yeah, Seth Rollins versus Chris Jericho. This match was another good match. Granted, you have Seth Rollins, you have Chris Jericho. And I really do feel like that this was probably one of the better matches of the night. I don't want to say the best, but because you got Chris Jericho, you got Seth Rollins. Two beast as hell competitors. So ultimately, or I say beast as hell, but two good competitors. I say competitors, but you get my point. They're two good wrestlers because they know how to sell and they know what to do and stuff like that. Whatever. You get my point. And this match I did enjoy. Mainly probably because of Chris Jericho, but I did enjoy this match. I'm not going to lie. It was a fun match. I have nothing really to say about it. Again, granted, I'm recording the day after, so it's like I forgot I have to shit. But yeah, Seth Rollins won over Chris Jericho because... And of course, we had the like I already said, probably the Kevin Owens interference, but that didn't. But the offsetting of Chris Jericho's favor. So yeah, Seth Rollins won. Moving on to the next match that pissed me off, the WWE Cruiserweight Championship match, the triple threat match: Rick Swann, T.J. Perkins, and Brian Kendrick. And it's just like I didn't get to watch this match partially because my network got fucked up in the middle of it. So I didn't get to see the ending of it. So I don't know who actually, what the ending of it was, but, well, I do know what the ending was, but I know who won and I knew what happened after that, essentially, but it's just like, this match pissed me off so much. Like, it wasn't even the match. I found this to be a good match as well. I mean, it wasn't boring, it actually was entertaining, you got the cruiserweights in there, stuff like that, but it's the fact that Brian Kendrick didn't win this that pissed me off. Like, why the fuck? And then I said it again. You gave it to T.J. Perkins. I'm like, alright, that's fine with me. It's whatever. Then you give it to Brian Kendrick, and on 205 Live, not even a pay-per-view, not even a Raw, you had Rick Swann won. And you gave him the belt, or Rich Swann, whatever the fuck. You had him win the belt. Come to a cruiserweight match. Triple threat match. Good match. I found all competitors to be pretty damn good in this match. You had Rick Swann retain. Fuck Rich Swann. Fucking Brian Kendrick's the way to go, you motherfuckers. Seriously. That's not even the match that really pissed me off. Let's see here. But overall, again, and then, you had the ending where fucking, Neville came out and basically turned heel and attacked Perkins and Kendrick. Or not Perkins and Kendrick. Perkins and Swan. And I thought that was a pretty alright moment. They have to do something with Neville. Because Neville hasn't been around for a while. I'm pretty sure he's been injured. And, you bring him back in the Cruiserweight division. Which I'm like, alright, that makes sense. You're getting these bigger people in the Cruiserweight division. Granted, they don't use half their fucking Cruiserweight division, if any at all. So, I thought that was an alright ending. I guess it makes sense now that Swan won. But I'm still pissed off Kendrick didn't win. Because you took the belt off the right fucking guy. And that's just the thing. Like, I feel like WWE right now is trying to use the Cruiserweight belt to get these guys over. Like, that's the only way they're going to get over if they're champion. And I feel like that's their thought logic behind it. And I'm just like, you can do so many other things to get these guys over. But by giving them the belt, it's kind of fucking it over so much. So, ultimately though, Rick Swann retained and he's still your Cruiserweight champion. Moving on now to the match that wasn't the main event as I thought it would be. I figured it would be because of the 30-minute time limit. We have the Raw Women's Championship match contesting a 30-man Iron Man match. Sasha Banks versus Charlotte. Sasha Banks going in as champion. Fuck you, WWE. Overall, though, I'm not going to say who won yet. I thought the match was a good match. Match of the night contention. And I really do feel like this was a match of the night contention. Because this is the only match that, as boring and as dragged out as I thought it was. And I really did. I was sitting here watching it. I wasn't paying attention to most parts. But I just knew they was going to go into overtime. Or do a time limit draw thing and be a tie. Or go into overtime, whatever. Like, I had a feeling it's going to be they're either going to let it end in the draw or they were going to go into overtime. Ultimately, they went to overtime. So I kind of knew that was coming. I don't think it's going to let it end with anyone getting a higher advantage over the other, going to overtime, someone actually wins, and sudden death. It's not that really irritated me. I mean, this match was a match of the night, as I already said, much like the contention. But it just seems so dragged out. Maybe because of an Iron Man match. I don't know. And usually I'm fine with these type of matches, so I don't know. And I like the fact that they're pushing the women, putting them in matches like Hell in a Cell, Falls Count Anywhere, and the Iron Man match. I'm pretty sure SmackDown had a few matches like that, like a submission match, stuff like that, whatever. Point of it is, again, fun match, Sasha who got the first victory? No, Charlotte got the first victory as natural selection, I'm pretty sure. And Sasha got the other pin. Submission. Let's see. Sasha got the fucking bank statement submission and pinned. Then you got the other one when it came to the figure 8. Okay. Right to the last second. Boom. Overtime. Went to overtime. Of course, Sasha's there bleeding from her mouth. Her mouth was busted open. She's bleeding from her mouth, which I just thought was her hair fucked up for a moment. And then I look close. I'm like, holy shit, it's fucking blood. There's Sasha bleeding from her mouth, can barely walk, can barely move. Either she was seriously injured or she was just selling. I don't know. But the part of this match that pissed me off the most, as I already said, fuck WWE on this matter. Stop flip-flopping the fucking titles and give Sasha a good, legit fucking run with the goddamn women's title or Raw Women's Championship, whatever. WWE, I swear to God, this is one moment where you're not listening to the fans. Again, I understand it's their company, they can do whatever the fuck they want, but it's like, Charlotte is now a 4-time women's champion. I'm pretty sure it's a 5-time if you count the Divas Championship she won. Maybe 6-time. I don't even know if you count how many times she held the Divas Championship. I think there's only one time, one reign. But it's just like, Why are you fucking over Sasha? I swear to God, WWE wants Charlotte to be the first time ever 16-time women's champion. I swear. It's just like, I don't even know what to say to it. I really don't. How pissed off I am. I mean, first we had Becky Lynch lose the fucking SmackDown Women's title. And I'm like, alright, Charlotte has a title again. Maybe she'll get, maybe Becky Lynch will get the title back. I doubt it. Much as I like that to happen. But it's like, come the fuck on. And then here we go. We got Sasha Banks, women's champion again, who actually, I'm pretty sure won it on my birthday, if I remember right. Again, for the third time, it's like, maybe we see Bayley versus Charlotte now. I don't know. But can we just keep the belt off Charlotte for a little bit? It's like, and then Charlotte has this pay-per-view record, this useless fucking pay-per-view record. What's the fucking point? It's like, I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. I don't. It's just so much right now. Like, I think it was like, I want a legit Sasha Banks title run. A lengthy run. Not like for a few weeks. Not like for a month. Not even 2 months. I'd be happy with 3 months at the most. But like, I just don't. I'm pissed off. This is why, like, first a new, like, this is why I said this pay-per-view pissed me off so much. First the New Day lost. Then TJ Perkins didn't win. And now here we are with a 30-minute Iron Man match. Sasha Banks versus Charlotte. And Charlotte fucking won. Sasha Banks, it's just like, I could go on and on about this, but I just want to move on. So yeah, as for the 30-minute Iron Man match for the Women's Championship, Charlotte won. Just middle finger. Anyway, yeah, you guys probably like to see me looking down, but like whatever. But anyway, now as for the Universal Championship match, Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns, I thought this was a good main event match. Again, this pay-per-view just seemed boring as shit. Seemed like a glorified episode of Raw. But overall, I thought this was another match that was an okay match. That was a pretty good match. I mean, I don't know. It's just like, I mean, it was a good, I mean, both men had counter for counter. I mean, it's a typical Roman Reigns, Kevin Owens match. You know, you can't really say much about it. You know, I did think that, like, that jawbreaker, or whatever the fuck it was, on the barricade would hurt. Literally, that looked fucking nasty. And of course, Kevin Owens fucked up with the frog splat, with the splash through the announce table. He had to do it not once to break it, but twice to break it. Unless it was, I don't know, it's just funny. I just found that funny. And then, of course, you know, the Superman punches out of midair, the spears. You know, of course, you know, Kevin Owens with his move, you know. And then, you have the match end so weirdly. A pay-per-view main event ending in a disqualification. Granted, you can't really say much, because at SummerSlam, Orton versus fucking Brock, as we all know, ended in a TKO. Just saying. But yeah, this match ended in the DQ, which I found that really weird. Mainly because it was the main event match. But I guess it makes sense later on when you think about it a little bit. But, I don't know. Because at the end of the match we had, which I thought was a pretty good ending. I found it, or no, I don't say pretty good ending. Like, just the way everything evolved. Like, I was pissed a little bit because I'm like, but as much as I like Chris Jericho, I was a little bit pissed. But not as big as some of the other matches. Like, that much. Maybe a little bit less than that. Maybe like 0.1% pissed. There you go, 0.1%. 0.01. Or whatever. Whatever, you get my point. The point of it is, it's like, you know, Kevin Owens, which I was perfectly fine with this, too. Kevin Owens which I was fine with this. Chris Jericho comes out. He's stalking Roman Reigns. You know, Kevin Owens gets up. Code breaker. He basically DQs Reigns, so Kevin Owens wins by disqualification. Which I was like, alright. But then I sat there and I thought about it for a moment. You know, he acted like he was turning on Kevin Owens. Held the belt up as if he's going to be Universal Champion. I was flipping the fuck out with that because I was like, holy shit. Chris Jericho for Universal Champion? Yes. And then he just gave the belt back, smiled, no best friend hug, whatever. Apparently they duped everyone. Here's my thought process. I don't think that was, well, obviously it was planned, but like, in kayfabe terms, I don't think it was planned. That makes any sense at all. Like, in kayfabe terms, like, originally it was supposed to be Chris Jericho helping Owens and by attacking Reigns, you know. I'm assuming, like, you know, in kayfabe terms, I'm thinking this. And I'm just like, Chris Jericho attacked Owens. And he did the whole holding the belt thing, but then he turned all normal, as you can say, and hugged him, gave him the belt back, stuff like that. I'm thinking that eventually Jericho will turn on Owens. Why? Because, again, he could have so easily attacked Roman Reigns. Why would he attack Owens? Even Owens, in kayfabe terms, seems shocked. So I'm just like, eventually, I have a feeling it's going to be a whole Chris Jericho, Kevin Owens. Chris Jericho's going to turn on Owens and go for the Universal title. I felt like that, you know. And then obviously, you know, Owens tried to escape. Jericho tried to leave. Seth Rollins comes out, chases Chris Jericho, powerbomb through the Spanish announce table. I'm pretty sure it was Spanish announce table. I knew it was one of the announce tables. Kevin Owens tried to escape. They run up the ramp, attack Kevin Owens, powerbomb through our English announce table on the stage. So, I don't know. And I thought that was a cool moment, too, just seeing the Shield back together again. I mean, we've been so many Shield moments lately, too. It's like, I understand what the fans want. Even a tribute to the troops. We got a triple threat, Dean, Seth, and Roman Reigns, or tag team match was all with them tagging, is what I'm saying, all three of them. Well, ultimately, though, again, this match was alright. I liked it. I enjoyed it. But again, and Kevin Owens won by disqualification, so he's still your Universal Champion. Again, ultimately, though, I still feel it, as much as I had enjoyment through this pay-per-view, even if it was slightly, through the pissed offness, the enjoyment lost to me being pissed off with the majority of the night. It really did. And I understand it's wrestling, it's storyline driven, you know, it's supposed to put on your emotions. I completely understand that. I understand that completely. But here's the thing: when I personally, I feel like I get more pissed off at it than enjoying it. Which I guess part of the pissed offness could also come from enjoying it too. But you get my point. It's just I still felt like, again, you know, for a pay-per-view, for Raw's last exclusive pay-per-view of the year, as I already said, this was the most Raw exclusive pay-per-view that felt like a glorified episode of Raw. And not only that, when I feel like, and you know, I still say that SmackDown is the superior brand, you know. I mean, I like Raw, you know, there's two different flavors to Raw and SmackDown. Raw is the more sports entertainment-like one, and SmackDown is the more pure wrestling one. And I'm fine with that, you know, two different flavors. And ultimately, I still feel like TLC was better than the Raw's pay-per-view RoadBlock this time. I also feel like TNA Total Non-Stop Deletion was a lot better than fucking RoadBlock. And I say that because, you know, I watched it and it was pretty damn enjoyable. I will say that. You know, I've always been, you know, I'm a fan of that. I admit it. So, you know, and it just, again, this pay-per-view really, you could tell, felt like a glorified God, I'm getting, like, really weird I'm doing this. But no, I really did feel like this episode felt like a glorified episode of Raw. I really do. I stick by that right now. If I say any different later on, maybe my mind has changed. But as of right now, yeah, this pay-per-view was just okay at best. That's really all I gotta say. Again, you know, the fucking Raw Tag Team Championship match, the Cruiserweight Championship match, and the Raw Women's Championship match really pissed me off. And I'm pretty sure it pissed off a lot of people, and not just myself. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, like, little rant, this rant/review, you know, because I did rant a lot about it. But, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, guys, live free and rock.